Hi, I'm Dana. Welcome to Tools and Tips to Owning Your Worth. If you have been a subscriber for a while, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I'm super hopeful that what we talk about here resonates with you, and if it does, please like the episode or subscribe to the channel. And for all viewers, if the topic that we discussed today makes you think, I bet you that, so-and-so in my life could really benefit from hearing this, I would really appreciate you sharing it with that person. Today's topic is one that's near and dear to my heart, and I'm really hopeful that it resonates with a lot of you. It's the idea of shoulding, S-H-O-U-L-D-I-N-G, shoulding. And the concept comes in two parts. We should ourselves a lot. Oh, I should or shouldn't, right? I shouldn't eat that. I should exercise more. I should get more sleep. I shouldn't think that way about that person. That's not nice. I should go the extra mile. And then there's the other camp where people are telling us basically how to live our lives. Well, you should try this, or you should try that, or my neighbor used garlic and it was the greatest thing ever. You should take garlic for your ailment. It's the reason that I feel so strongly about talking about it is because we are raised in families and in cultures and in a society where it's insidious, it's everywhere, and we don't realize that it's damaging because it's so normal for us. But it really is damaging because when we hear someone tell us that we should be living our lives differently than we are choosing to live our lives, or we are telling ourselves, you should be doing this or you shouldn't be doing this, it just boils down to judgment. It just boils down to not respecting our authenticity, not respecting where we are in our life path and our life journey, and not using compassion and coming from a place of love. People will often disguise the shoulding wrapped in, well, I love you. I just said I love you so much. You shouldn't do that because I love you so much. And I just want to see the best for you. Well, in essence, the higher vibrational version of that would be something along the lines of, hey, I really see that you're drinking a lot, and I would prefer that you either not drink so much, or I would really prefer that you figure out why. And then leave it at that, because who knows, maybe that person's not ready to figure out why they're drinking so much, and anything you say isn't going to change it. So don't run around going, you shouldn't, because it's just not helpful. And so then coming into your own body, your own mind, you can prefer with yourself. I do it all the time. when I sleep an extra 15 minutes because I really love the comfort and warmth of my bed, and then I get up. I used to just get so upset with myself because I was behind. I was behind in the day. Oh, you shouldn't have slept in. You should have gotten up when your alarm went off. Now you're rushing around the house. Well, if I'm already rushing and I've already convinced myself and I start believing the story that I'm somehow behind the 8 ball or late, what in the world is shoulding going to do to that vibe, right? My vibration just keeps getting lower and lower and lower. And the same holds true for, it's just self-respect. It's self-respect. So if you had a donut and you're going for a second, what's going to sound better to you? I prefer if I just have the one and then maybe go for a walk this afternoon if I get around to it, or, oh, you shouldn't have that second donut. God, you always do that. Blah, blah, blah. It just leads to the train of self-judgment, leaving the station. So, okay, that's the issue, right? That's my topic, is shoulding. So what can you do to stop it? Because again, it's not just about bringing forward and opening your eyes to the fact that we have these things in our lives. But the tools and tips are, how do we get out of those patterns? It's a little bit easier with other people than it is with yourself. So I'm going to start there. When other people are shoulding you, well, you should go to college. Well, you should try this job. Well, you should try this diet. You can catch the should if you're just staying in your body and paying attention. And what I like to do is just look at that person and with all gratitude and love, just say, thank you. Thank you for that suggestion. And that's a period, not a comma. You're not going to be like, oh, thanks for that suggestion. I think I'll go check it out, blah, 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 because that's not even authentic. But if you can say thank you for the suggestion and understand that they do really feel as though they're coming from a place of love, they just don't understand they're coming from judgment. And then once you start practicing in that realm and start catching it in other people's conversations with you, it's a little bit easier to catch it in yourself. The other tool that I really find helps me with my self-shoulding is you feel it. Listen to your body. You don't feel it up here, you feel it down here. Like I'll feel my stomach just kind of bleh. Or I feel my heart get heavy. Because when we're sitting there self-abusing by using shoulding terms and judgment terms, we do weigh physically our bodies down. So hopefully these tools can help you to start to identify the areas in your life where the word should is being used, and let's just get rid of it altogether. Thank you. And until next time, namaste.